Alright. So, sorry, it's been a few days. I've been trying to get over a cold for like a week now. I'm feeling up to actually doing something, but I lost my voice for a bit, so I couldn't really do much. I mean, it's still there, but it's better, but it's good enough for me to do something here. What are these? Where did I get these? Attentive influence. Increase maximum influence a little. I mean, yeah, whatever. Increase maximum focus a little. Oh wait, I have a lot. I just... Oh, wait. I'm buying oh, oops. Okay, I thought I had these already. I didn't realize I was buying them. Oh, oops. Oh well. Increase faster weight. Tension gauge. During argument. I don't know what any of these are. What are they, like... Attention ornament? Imagination excavation? I don't know. What is that? Remove the time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. Sure. I'll just hit that one too. Power, life and death. Made it easier to push the opponent back. During blade lock. Okay. Increase the amount of letter cubes I can be. What is any of these? Sure, I'll do that one. That one seems good, I guess. I don't know. And I'll put. Wait, did I have... Okay, I have machine gun. Okay, that's good. Then I'll put these on. Alright, well. Can be combined with menacing focus. Focus a little during effect. Okay. Oh wait, I can get one more. I can get 1, 2. Whatever these are called. Shows the speed of the reticle, slows the speed, or increases the speed. Okay. I'll just keep it. I'll just keep whatever. Change it. No, I'm not gonna. I'm only gonna go normal. Alright, here we go.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in and breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us!
You trying to start some shit?
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doy! Cause this whole class trial was his idea. Ooh yeah! Easy peasy! I'm a fucking genius!
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? What's that?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
It's Keyboy over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. Yeah. When this class trial's over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. I'm sure that's always the case for our first trials. Now the class trial has begun. As things progress during each trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. You'll have to use the truth bullets you gather to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will be loaded in the truth cylinder. Alright, aim for the gold words displayed in their statements. Those are the weak spots. There's a chance that the lies or contradictions are hiding within those weak spots. Remember, you might not be able to refute them all. You have to use the right truth bullets. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have, and shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note, if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. I almost forgot the new elements. During the class trial, you can concentrate and make time slow down. They'll also reveal a red dot within the weak spot called the V point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter, bullseye. V counters are really improve your score and the number of money coins you earn, so try that out. During the non-stop debate, give them a look. Here we go, our first non-stop debate inside the actual game. It's not about Hagakure.
Rantaro's body was found.
Oh, I love it.
Just before the time limit,
I
right?
love this.
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
There's a contradiction in one of those statements. If I press the right evidence, I can blow away the contradiction.
Rantaro's body.
Let's see, what Rentaro belongs. He had key to his dorm. Not had the key card.
Body was found just before the
I'm
time
guessing
limit,
it's this
right?
one with the last one.
He was killed in the library.
That's true.
Rantaro was alone in the library.
Yep.
The culprit could have snuck up on him.
How do I speed? Oh,
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
oh, no.
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rentaro was masterminding this whole thing.
Shoot it. Via.
No, that's wrong.
Is according to Wampa and Veni Vidi Vici. What are these achievements?
Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime. Did they really take advantage of our trap, though? Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery?
I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes! The cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
Ooh.
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date!
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah! I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk. Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sorta passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Everyone's starting to suspect me, but is that really okay? Nope. From here on out, blue-colored weak spots will appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up till now argue points, then these blue-colored weak spots will be called agree points. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you'll need to fill up your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets to prove the other testimony is correct. When your two truth bullets merge with their statements, they'll complement each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. You can also use V consent, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. Alright, thank you, System, I guess. I still love the moving, like, podiums. They're great.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Oh, look at that.
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
The person who made the cameras.
What's Korekio's account? I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I played. During discovery announcements, can I like scroll in it? How do I scroll? Korekio's account, Kyo, Mew, Kurumi, Roll, and Danny Hall. Yeah, that's it.
I've known their blind spots too.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either.
Yo, come on. Mew's so shaken that she's starting to dig herself deeper in her own lies. Need to take her side. Rushing to judgment will only make things worse.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
The person who made the cameras.
Is that it?
Would have known their blind spots too.
How do I
Yeah, well,
oh,
I
no,
didn't
not
make
that.
the cameras either.
Alright, yep.
Why don't you just admit it already?
How do I go
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Faster.
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
Fast forward is B. Okay, let me just press B here.
I'm telling you, I had no idea.
Oh, it's escape.
It matters. Because I never went to the library.
Alright, that's not the shoot. I forgot.
The person who made the cameras would have known their blind spots too.
Fuck. Alright, shoot isn't left mouse button anymore, it's right mouse button.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew? No way! That's not possible! So you knew nothing about the trap in the library? I'm telling you, I had no idea! Not like it matters.
I missed it.
The person who made the cameras.
Fuck.
Their blind spots too. Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either. Why did you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew? No, wait, that's not possible. So you knew nothing about the trap in the library? I'm telling you, I had no idea.
Not like it matters. Because I never went to
the library, okay?
What?
The person who made the
Fuck.
Would've known their blind spots too.
How did I miss?
Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either. Why did you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew? No, wait, that's not possible. So you knew nothing about
I'm
the
gonna
trap
run
in the
out of
library?
time. That's it. We're all gonna die.
The library, okay?
I didn't get the. I didn't get it. Consent, but I didn't get the V.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Miu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for ya.
So there you have it. Miu's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
Damn it.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension?
Gilgamesh.
But which Grail war are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean!
God damn it.
Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
God.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
Ew! Why? Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Reason why Tsumugi couldn't have been in disguise. Cospox.
I get it!
Yeah.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall.
So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Miu, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the 4 of you. You can all leave now.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
Ha! But of course!
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
Excluding Rentaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basements. Oh, what is this? Is the mastermind of this killing game the person who's making us endure all of these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really low.
Really?
I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Look at that face.
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work. I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's alright, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Listen to everyone's statements. That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really? I have an alibi! I'm not the culprit too.
Oh my god. All 3 people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Oh, that's right, it's time. You'll now be thrown into a mass panic debate. Well, during that mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. Just remain calm. It's just like non-stop debates. You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it. You also use VCAN yourself if you're confident, give that a shot. Sorry to take up your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. I'll never not like the what's it called? The tutorial text.
A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from behind. A true Aikido master would never do something so dishonorable.
We're having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Rentaro.
Like Kibo? None of us there could have killed him.
It looked like it was.
I'll prove my innocence to you guys.
Hiro and Shuichi.
I would never punch a foe from behind.
Maki's account. Before the murder, 7 people went to the game room. Basement Gonta immediately locked himself in the AV room.
Let us all in the basement.
A true Aikido master
What?
would never do
Are you
something so
talking about
dishonorable.
me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Robot? Like Kibo?
Okay, yeah, it's
None of
definitely
us
that.
there could have killed him.
God, they're so loud. Look at them. Shut up.
Me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Right click.
I hear it.
God, I gotta right click. I gotta remember to right click now.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro? That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec! Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes! Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at Bug supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta? Why?
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try, for everyone's sake.
You gotta just talk about the door. You just gotta talk about the door, the other door. God.
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
The debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voices, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Sliding door. There we go.
Gonta not culprit!
You can just shoot that right away.
To leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rantaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit!
Gonta have gone to the library from the AV room without anybody noticing.
Gonta not culprit! Because to leave AV room, Gonta must walk
I
through game room
guess
where
it is
friends are.
Mew's account, or Mew's statement there.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from
the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door...
Right click. Missed.
You can quickly go in and out of the library.
God damn it.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit! Gonta not culprit! Because to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway. If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
Alright, so right about here.
Sliding door.
Come on.
You can quickly go in and out of the library.
How'd I miss?
Then he got past the camera somehow.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit!
Damn it, I keep missing.
You can reach hallway. If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library. AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too. The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct? Sliding door.
There, finally.
No, that's wrong.
God.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that would be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So, I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
You'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet. My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but... because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit?
There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
From the AV room? How?
Yeah, I see what she's getting at. The fucking throwing the shot put.
I didn't know that was a possibility.
But,
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also...
I feel like that's just a red herring.
he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him? Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Can you just say it? Just say it. Just say it, please. Particular item in the AV room. Oh, wait. What was the question? Shit, what was the question? X. What's X? No, I didn't mean it. Fuck. What the fuck is... Okay. F1 is X. What item could have been used to open the rear entrance to the library? Fuck, I don't know. The fuck could be used to open the rear entrance to the library? Oh, shit. Here's something you wish to say, so please. Fuck, why don't you say it? Just say it. What is it? This? Speaker? Maybe these. No, like take the speaker itself. With a thin rod, you could reach through the sliding door to open the rear door.
Shoot!
Okay. Thin rod. This?
I get it.
Oh, okay.
Is it the projector screen? That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Oh my, how honest. But if you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
If Gonta killed Rantaro in the library while he's still in the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Wait! Wait, I say! Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait! That's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rantaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy. Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
If everyone's wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. Alright.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
Oh, that's so cool.
If one opened the back door of the
No, the
library,
moving bookcase. Was it open?
one could throw a shot and strike true.
Was that open? What are the pictures? Yeah, it's open.
No way the average person could make that shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
Afterward, to close the back door to the library, he would have used the rolled-up projector screen again.
see. That's all there is to it.
God. Alright, is this what we're going with? Doesn't sound right. Actually, the situation at the library is different than what everyone remembers. Everyone on the wrong track and needed to guide them to the right answer.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
No, that's wrong! It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta.
Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
What are you asking here? What proves the bookcase was open? Oh. Where is it?
I get it! It's in this picture. Here, look! These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, Gonta understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said! For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Ugh, I hate this sentimental crap!
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time!
Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
It's obviously something, Shuichi. It's always something, Shuichi. You gotta tell us. Fucking Shuichi. There he goes again.
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
I have one more person, I think. I could have killed them.
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right?
One more person in mind.
Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes, but are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
God. What?
You Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yeah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
The vents, right?
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
Connected to the classroom vent on the first floor. My grate was still propped open exactly the way Kaede left it. Then they set up the hidden camera.
Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside
Nope.
the hidden door.
So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
If that's true, the suspects
Now it's this.
are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement are...
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male.
Yeah-ha-ha! Behold Atua's divine logic.
Oh my god. I've never heard that. I never had to debate a god before. I can't tell the contradiction, but I don't think Angie's noticed it yet.
The culprit was hiding in the
She
library
didn't know
the
about
whole
it.
time.
That's why she doesn't
Before Kaede and Shuichi even
recognize
placed
that
the
it's a
cameras.
contradiction.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door.
That's a good voice.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Dust is still here. Looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. Yep.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Oh my god. Here we go again with this.
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Seems you've been contradicted. When this sort of thing happens, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called the Rebuttal Showdown. What's a Rebuttal Showdown? From now, let's explain the controls. In the mode you counter the other person claiming against it. Move your truth blade with the left, whatever, and sign it with the... align it with your opponent's claim. Form a regular cut in the direction by Pressing A. Okay, I wish this was actually like mouse and keyboard buttons. Cut the truth bullet by pressing Y. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In the mode, truth bullets are called truth blades. Use radio to cut sound your opponent's words, but when a weak spot appears, slash it with the truth bullet strike. Truth blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's neat is if you cut through the multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. 2 at once, you get 2 seconds. 3 is 3. The more you cut down, the better. Don't watch the position of your opponent's claim. Closely slice as many as you can. By doing it, you can skew debate moods to your advantage. When the argument is in your favor, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remark, it will skew towards their advantage. And then you'll have to deal with lost progress. If you do in your opponent's argument, or even a blade lock will occur. When it happens, you just have to mash A as fast as you can and push them off. It isn't slicing and dicing opponents with a truth sword, the bee's knees. What? Not really. Well, you should knock it before you try it. You can also agree if you blah blah blah. Thanks for your time. Oh boy. Well, let's see if I can figure out the actual controls.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed.
Okay, that it's weird.
You know, they took out Rantaro, then took off.
I can't listen to Ryomu's argument. I need to refute it somehow.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know. They took out Rantaro, then took off.
Yay, advance.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Okay, I'm starting to see the holes in Ryomu's argument.
Not if they went back into hiding.
Yeah.
Right after killing Rantaro.
Did you just not remember the photos?
All they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Wait, did that not work?
Not if they went back into hiding.
Why did that work?
Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body.
Okay, what are the buttons? What are the buttons? Please.
All they gotta do is act like they just ran in.
What are the actual buttons? Like, please. Truth bullet X. Alright.
And we'd be none the wiser.
I'll cut your words!
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door. This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Is Sushi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
Is he worried about that thing that he was talking about before we found the body?
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
About accusing someone?
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then
God.
turned invisible.
Himiko.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right. You have evidence that proves that it would have been impossible. Stack books. Nothing has changed since Shuichi and Kaede replaced the camera. This one? Nope. Starts, nothing changed since Shuichi. This one.
I get it! When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
The what?
Huh? Intervals?
What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Why didn't she mention that before, ever?
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
It could have been Mew. Oh my god. It couldn't have been Mew.
But I told your
It
little
couldn't have been
Rena boy
anyone.
toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
Oh. Boy toy, huh?
What?
And he didn't bring it up?
Shuichi?
Suichi.
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
What the hell? Why are you acting so suspect all of a sudden, dude? What are you doing?
How could you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
Forgot to mention it. You could have brought it up anytime you could have mentioned it.
What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaidiot and Puichi placed go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Mew or Shuichi, huh? Mew had an alibi.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi.
Shuichi
Remember
also had
the
an
dining
alibi.
hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals?
They both knew about the intervals, but they both also have alibis for that time.
Now, who was it again?
Shuichi.
Why is he act?
Does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Why is he acting so suspect, dude?
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi? Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Yeah, seriously, fucking talk. Talk.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Talk.
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the fifth now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way, Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong, there's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi's the culprit. That's definitely not possible. Oh, intermission.
Well now.
Wow, the trial is racing toward its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, because I know everything. Wow, know everything. Know everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood to godhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors. Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It's obvious, right? Right, you guys? Yeah, sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. Maybe that's what you want, Monokuma, to shake the game to its very foundation.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Say something already.
Your tongue
terrified silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
Oh shit, he ran after the fighting group. He doesn't have an alibi for that time.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm gonna check out on the basement. I'll come with you. No, you should stay and keep watch, Kaede. Fuck, I forgot that happened.
That's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner. Or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... even if Shuichi did go to the basement, the time it took Shuichi to return... This one.
I get it! The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive.
So he did actually have an alibi.
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
I mean, unless he...
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with
unless
you,
he turned it
Kaede.
off.
Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Oh, look at that face.
Huh?
I'll set the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when Mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each other door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
At this rate, everyone's gonna think Shuichi's the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. I gotta do something. We're gonna lie. From this point on, lines with a white noise will appear to disrupt your reaction. Your truth bullets will disappear if they've touched these lines. You'll think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just so they won't get interrupted by white noise. You can use a silencer with A to shoot down the white noise. Why would do that? Because not only does that make it easier to shoot the right weak spots, you also get additional time. What a great deal. Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for the opportunity. Okay.
The security sensor was armed, but
rear entrance
the moving
photo
bookcase
hidden.
isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right, I should have evidence that proved it beyond a shadow of doubt.
The security sensor was armed, but...
Security alarm receiver sensor was placed on the moving bookcase so it can move. In case someone moved the bookcase.
But...
Okay, not that.
The moving book...
2 photos taken. Oh.
Hey.
On lookout in the nearest stairs, the basement. Although Shuichi left briefly, go check the basement. The two were together the entire time until Shuichi went out.
This isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Okay. Go on, just start. That's right, I shouldn't have it. Okay.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede...
Photos taken by the camera, hidden door, first Photoshop, entire opening. Oh, it isn't. Yeah, this is the photo. It shows. It flashed when you moving towards the camera.
They heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake. The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Why isn't he defending himself?
Now wait just a minute.
Is he standing on something?
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver.
Is he standing on a box? Can I look at that? How do I look at the like, oh. He's standing on like a stool.
However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. But now I know he's the culprit, but even so... Fucking say something! Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it. Did you hear that? A lie. Nah, I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial. But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there's no lies in the tutorial. From here on out, there'll be times in a debate you have to lie. Before you had to refute the lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal or non-top debate. And we'll hold the Y button. Okay. Truth bullet will become the lie bullets with the opposite meaning. Now releasing Y will shoot the lie bullet. When you use the lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statements, it will become perjury. Perjury. God, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. If you miss your lie bullet, you'll take damage. I've also heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie will be able to find it. Really? A back route? Maybe I have to play through these twice then.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase,
How do I...
a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro!
Okay, that's how I do it.
And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Just hold it.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tua! We've solved this case!
God, that one again.
So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
Basis for their suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver for the security sensor. If I can argue against that, everything should be okay.
Let's go over the case one more time.
Yes.
the security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Yep.
Shuichi
Let's turn this lie into the truth.
From a certain point of view.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
God, she's totally lying. You can tell.
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's true, guys.
Of course!
Believe me.
Come on, would I lie to you guys?
I'd never lie to you guys. Come on.
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Yeah, come on.
Perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh?
Oh, you say something, huh?
Imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have, at least.
Look how creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied.
God, yeah.
A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Yeah, Jesus.
Hold on!
What the fuck?
Split? Did you just say split?
Monokuma has never done that before.
You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Excuse me? Morph?
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
What? Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle. At the times like this, debate scrums are perfect. Debate scrums. In a debate scrum, you'll be split into 2 teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other? What the f— Look, everyone's so fired up the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You need to have them match your subjects with your opponent and put them in the correct order. How would I look at the— That's how you make a good debate. Oh, what is this? Yo, what is this? Your side subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subject won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword with the D-pad and press Y to argue the subjects with the same keyword. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keywords will be revealed. And when all the statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince with all your opponents at once. Continuously tap buttons displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push the claims for a perfect refutation. Okay. Thank you. What is this, dude? Split opinion? What the fuck is this? What is this? Music? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, this is awesome. What the? Where are we going? No, this music is... I'm pumped. This is what the fuck? This is so cool. Yo. Oh my god.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
This one?
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi. Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi! Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it. We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Oh, that's so cool, dude. What's P? What's P? What's P? No. What the what are the controls? Alright. What are the controls? I'm looking it up right now. Are you kidding me with that? You can't just do that. Change the fucking commands, please. I couldn't find it, so I'm just gonna guess. Oh.
Shoot.
Okay, wait. That was A. That was A? Or was that A? Shit, no, that wasn't it.
Shoot.
No, that wasn't it either. Fuck, I ran out of health. What should I do? I don't think I can do this anymore. Is everyone suspecting me? Done debating already. The next part is mandatory. Let's get it over with. It's voting time.
Is there nothing else I can do?
You've got to be kidding.
Won't give up.
What are the buttons? What are the buttons? This is so cool. Alright, hold on. Alright, here we go. This is way better. What do you mean missing? I'm pressing it. What? Excuse me? I was pressing A. What? What the fuck is A then? Oh, A is S. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. This is our answer.